a huge honor to be accepted in this contest. Out of all the cities that were nominated, Spokane was picked as one of 16, so this is something to celebrate.
Spokane is getting national attention for how it's addressing growth in the city. We asked what policies are making it stand out. Spokane Public Library sounding the alarm after facing budget shortfalls. What we know tonight.
More rain and mountain snow the next couple of days, but by the weekend, we're talking widespread wind across the inland Northwest.
Good evening and thank you for joining us for KREM 2 News at 5 tonight. I'm Mark Hanrahan. This week we learned that Spokane will compete in a March Madness bracket-style contest for the title of Strongest Town. Tonight, KREM 2's Amanda Rowley shares which housing and transportation policies led to the city's nomination.
Spokane is getting national attention after being nominated for the Strongest Town contest. Local advocates say policies like more housing options and safer streets are helping the city to stand out. Spokane's growth isn't slowing down.
We're super proud of the progressive housing policies here in Spokane.
And Sarah Rose, a Spokane Reimagined advocate, is taking note of what the city is doing to address its housing and transportation needs.
We're really progressive in terms of housing policy. We have the Build Opportunity for All resolution, which allowed quadplexes just about anywhere in Spokane. We also have a lot of safe streets mandates going on, as well as the 27 miles of bicycle network by 2027.
It's that list of city policies that prompted the group to nominate Spokane for the Strongest Town contest.
It's really to celebrate Spokane and everyone here, our heritage, and what we have in the future coming for Spokane.
This is really great for Spokane.
Spokane Mayor Lisa Brown says the city has been doubling down on bike and pedestrian safety and access to housing.
Definitely our land use policies are leading in the country because they are doing things to encourage more housing at all income levels, and more housing downtown and in our neighborhoods.
Nearly 2 years ago, Spokane passed the Safe Streets Now resolution following the hit-and-run death of local advocate Janet Mann. The resolution mandated immediate adaptive design to improve pedestrian and cyclist safety. Data from WashDOT shows Spokane pedestrian fatalities show an upward trend, with last year seeing an all-time high of 12.
I think we were all hoping to see a little bit quicker action from the city. We do have a serious crisis with people getting hit by cars.
We are going as fast as our resources allow, but we're always open to new ideas about where to make those investments.
Advocates recognize there's still work to do. For now, they say the Strongest Town nomination is a chance to show what Spokane is doing right now and where it's headed next. Amanda Rowley, KREM 2 News.
The winner of the Strongest Town contest is decided by public voting, which runs through early April. You can vote online at strongesttown.com. The man accused of shooting a man in Spokane Valley appeared in court for the first time today. That shooting happened just before 5 a.m. yesterday on East Crowley Avenue. 30-year-old Tyler Peterson is facing a first-degree assault charge and a first-degree animal cruelty charge. It's believed the argument between the victim and suspect escalated, and the victim was then shot. Upon arrival, deputies also say they found a dead dog at the scene. Court documents show the victim was able to identify Peterson to his roommate after the shooting. Peterson has had 26 criminal convictions in the past. His bond has been set at $200,000. All right, it is time to talk weather on this Thursday with Chief Meteorologist Jeremy the Goo. He is joining us in the Outdoor Weather Center on what's turning out to be a pretty nice night. Jeremy?
Yeah, it's kind of incredible out here. Even this late in the evening, I know it's only 5, but it's 50 degrees outside. 50 degrees, not too terribly bad. Wind light out of the north-northwest. Doesn't remain that way. Eventually, we start to see a shift in the weather pattern. Right now, we have a couple of stray showers. Most of the activity we're seeing is right along Interstate 90. You get over towards State Line, you're finding some of it. It's now moving a little bit south of the valley, down in the southern panhandle as well, off to the north. Everything is up in the mountains and stays that way. We should start drying out. Next couple of days, most of our moisture just stays up in the mountains here in the inland northwest until about tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, we're going to see a quick little disturbance slide through, moves in, moves out. By Saturday morning, we're back to the dry side of things and staying that way until wind starts picking up Sunday. That's our next big shift in the weather pattern. We'll talk why all of this is happening, but here's what you need to know. Tomorrow, we're topping out in the mid-40s under partly cloudy skies, partly sunny skies, somewhere in the middle there. 54 and breezy on Saturday, 56 and downright windy come Sunday. Sunday is a big day of change, and by next week, we're talking the return of some mountain snow and a lot of it for some places. We'll talk all of that coming up in the full forecast.
We're just at a point where we can't anymore. Any sort of cut that we receive is going to be a direct cut to our service.
After the break, we dive into Spokane Public Library's budget shortfalls and what we know about how they plan to overcome it. And a bit later, why Kristi Noem will no longer serve as a Secretary of the Department of Homeland Security. Details on the president's plans for her when we come back in 3 minutes.